everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi, my name is Hunter and it is so nice to meet you. In today's video, it's gonna be a bit of a ranty one, complainy one. I don't know. One of my most viewed videos is me complaining about how I look too young. So today I'm complaining about my name. If you're not into that, then just go ahead and click off now. It won't hurt my feelings at all. But I hope that you guys enjoy this video and let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to go ahead and preface this by saying I love my name. I really do. Like, I love my name. I think it's unique. I don't meet a lot of people with my name that are girls anyway, and when I do, it's guys, and I don't know, I feel like it's just on a different level, if that makes sense. So, like, meeting a guy with my name is a lot different than meeting a girl with my name. So with that being said, I just wanted to start it at that. Also, I did want to preface this with there are a lot of gender issues going on in the world right now, and that's not what this video is about. So I just, like, all gender roles, gender whatever it is that we're talking about here, we're not talking about that. I'm just complaining about the fact that my name is Hunter and it is stereotypically / typically a male name, and I am a female. I am 100% a female. I was born a female. I am a female. Everything about it, that's about all there is to it. So I just wanted to start off by saying that. But I have made a list of things, struggles of having a boy name when you're not a boy, when you're a girl. So my first one here is being called sir. So I don't know how to explain this. So basically where I work, we have like an internal messaging system where it's kind of like DMs or like private messaging, but there are no photos attached, so they don't know that I'm a girl. And I recently changed my name from Merck to Freitas because I got married, and so I changed my last name. And I think they finally had learned that like huntermerck was a girl. And so I messaged someone on there and they said, yes sir, and I was like, okay, whatever, it's fine. I don't really take offense to it. It doesn't bother me in the fact that it offends me. It does bother me because it's annoying, but like it doesn't bother me in the fact that it offends me, if that makes sense. Just because it's like, I know you don't know who I am, that kind of thing. But just being called sir, being addressed sir in the emails. My resume is very pretty. My resume is very much like, you can tell that it's a girl based on the visuals. Like, I just made it look very stereotypically girl looking, so that when I send it to a future employer or a person that I'm interested in working with, that kind of thing, so that they know that I'm a female and not a male. Not that it makes that big of a difference in the grand scheme of things, but I just want them to know what to expect when it comes to working with me, and I want them to know who I am. So that is something that is huge, being called sir. And to go along with being called sir, I get stuff in the mail all the time that says Mr. It's crazy because I am not Mr. I remember getting something in the mail from Men's Warehouse my senior year of high school, going into prom season, and I got something from Men's Warehouse telling me that like I could get this percentage off of my tux or whatever, and I was like, I am not gonna be renting a tux, but thank you. I'm gonna be wearing a dress. My brother was wearing a tux, but he did not get that in the mail, and I don't know why he didn't, because we're twins, so he was obviously going to prom at the same time I was, so I thought it was just very interesting that that happened. And then I have like been junk mail. I get junk mail that says Mr. all the time, and there was a company that I donated money to a couple years ago, and I do it occasionally every year. I do it like once a year at Christmas time, because it's for like a Christmas thing, and I get newsletters from their company all year long that say Mr. and there's no way I can change it. Like, I don't even know how to contact them to say, hey, I'm a girl. Just want to let you know. When I graduated from college, there was my church does a bulletin that has like recognition of all of the people who are graduating from college, and they didn't put this on anybody else's name, but they put Miss Huntermerck next to my name because they wanted everyone to know that I was a girl, because it didn't have a photo on it. And I was just like, that's really sad. And then people have asked me like, are you sure that's your name? Like, why would I tell you that's my name if it's not my name? And like, even if it wasn't my actual name, that's what I'm telling you my name is, so why would you question it? I'm so confused. I was volunteering at this place in Florida one time with my youth group, and I had my name tag on and it said Hunter, and somebody said, so is that your last name? No? Are you sure? Yes. It's my first name. My mom gave me this name. Oh, were your parents expecting a boy? Well, they were, but not me. They weren't expecting me to be a boy. I'm a twin, so they were expecting one girl and one boy, and they named my brother Tristan and me Hunter, and that was their plan the whole time. Thank you, though. Thank you for questioning my parents. Thanks. Let's see. Oh, I walked in for a job interview one time. I put in the application and everything. It was literally in high school, so like it wasn't like super professional or anything, but it was just for a frozen yogurt store. But I walked in, and the guy, I told him my name, and he was like, oh, I was expecting a boy. Well, I'm glad by my appearance you can tell I'm a female. But I'm not a boy. Let's see. So this is really sad, but when we got married, when we sent out our wedding invitations, a lot of Mason's family had never met me before. They'd never seen me before. They're not on social media or anything. So they knew that Mason had a girlfriend. They knew that he was engaged, but they did not know what I looked like. They didn't know what my name was, that kind of thing. And so for the family members that had never met me before, he wanted to include a photo of us in there so that whenever it said Hunter and Mason, that they would know I was a girl, like, so they'd know what I looked like, but also so that they would know, like, hey, it's a girl. I promise I'm marrying a girl. And that's really sad, but I did anyway, because I was like, our engagement pictures are cute anyway, so we might as well share them. This one says, getting assigned a male roommate on a school trip by a coordinator. So I went to go volunteer at this convention with my school when I was at North Greenville, and they were assigning us roommates so that we could stay in our hotel, and I was looking to find my roommate and I couldn't find it on the list of girls, so I was like, just for kicks, I'm gonna look at the guy's name. I was assigned to a guy roommate, and I emailed the guy back and I was like, hey, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to, like, I don't want to undermine you or anything, but I did want to let you know that I'm a girl, and so I probably shouldn't be rooming with a guy. That's probably not a good idea, and I don't really think I'd be very comfortable with that. And he was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. If I would have done that from the get-go, I would have given you a girl roommate, so don't worry about it, we'll get it taken care of for you. And like, he was super nice about it, and I think I embarrassed him, and I didn't mean to embarrass him, but like, there's no way to address someone by saying, hey, I'm actually a girl, not a boy. So usually when people say sir or mister to me on that group message thing, on that chat thing, I literally don't even correct them. I just let it be because whatever, I don't want to embarrass them. But sometimes I kind of have to, or sometimes I have to point it out because I don't want to room with the boy, you know? Little kids are really blunt about it too. Little kids that have known me like their whole lives, they don't think it's weird, but let's go back to the time whenever I was wearing my name tag at the place I was volunteering at in Florida. A little girl came up to me and said, what's your name? So I told her, and she was like, that's a boy's name. Thanks. Oh, and then the very last thing that I've found to be a struggle is that, you know how when you go into souvenir shops and you see stuff with your name on it and you're like, oh my gosh, look at that, my name is finally on something. I mean, a lot of people have a hard time finding their name or the spelling of their name or anything like that on a souvenir in a shop. And I would almost rather not be able to find my name than to find it like in the boy section with like the pretty, in the girl section with like all the pretty things. And then I live in South Carolina, so you know everything that's a boy is going to be like very gendered. So it's going to be very much like camo or something like that. Finding something with like camo that says my name whenever all the other girls get like something with like flowers on it or something, and it's like, why? Just why? Anyway, that is all I have for today's video. If you have the name Corey or Parker or Jordan or Casey, Jamie, Alex, anything of that nature that's a gender neutral name, I feel for you. I understand. I know how you feel. My name is not very gender neutral. It's very much gender male, but I'm a girl and my name is Hunter, and you're just gonna have to get over it. And when I tell you that's what my name is, you're just gonna have to believe me. And please, companies, stop sending me mail that says Mr. or Sir or whatever. I'm over it. Please stop. Just stop. Just stop. I just thought of something else. I got something from my doctor's office that said Mr. one time. Doctor's office. Doctor's office. A requirement is, oh, and my insurance company also had it on there, and I was like, so if my insurance company thinks I'm a guy, will they still cover my birth control? Because I need that. So, anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you like to see more ranty / complaining videos, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I might make some more. If you have any ideas of what I can complain about next, let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!